وعلى آله وأصحابه الذين اجتبى. أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذا سألك عبادي عني فإني قريب أجيب دعوة الداع إذا دعاني فليستجيبوا لي وليؤمنوا بي لعلهم يرشدون. صدق الله العظيم. One of the most important gifts that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed the believers with is the gift of Duaa. Duaa is something that if a person is connected to it, if a person gets connected to Duaa, would never feel that he's helpless and he's at a dead end of any situation. Regardless of what situation he would have to face in his life, what type of problems, hardships, difficulties the person may be going through, if he is connected to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through the dua, he will always be confident that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there for him. And of course it's a reality. We are the servants of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We did not come on our own. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent us to this world. We did not create ourselves. Our parents did not create us. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created us. Do we think the Creator sent us to this world and left us alone and do whatever you have to do and then I will see you when you come back? Of course not. Rabbul Alameen subhanahu wa ta'ala realized that the way He created human beings are full of needs. Each and every second of our life is full of needs. Every second we need not thousands, millions of things around us. We are using millions of things. So many things are functioning for me and you so that we survive and we live properly in this world. If we just look within the body, within the human body, we would realize that millions is still a small number because we don't know how to utter a bigger number. All the blood cells that are working in the human body, how many people have one problem with their blood? The kidney problem, the other problem comes up. And just problem with blood. Just with blood you can have hundreds of types of problems. Just with the blood problem. And then people having problems with their muscles, people having problems with their digestive system, some with their stomach, some with their eyes, some with their tongue, some with their throat. So many things. All of these things are supposed to be functioning properly for us to be healthy. And this is all from within. Imagine the things that we are using from outside. Each and every tablet, when you start looking at the ingredients of it, sometimes you feel this is too long of a list. I don't have time to read all the ingredients. We want to buy 3 or 4 items of food. If you have to read all the ingredients of all of them, it's really time consuming, which means see how many things are being used over there. This is only looking at the list of things that are being used, not looking at the number of people that have worked behind that medicine. And this is also not considering the malaika that are working behind the scenes. angel that brings the rain, that drives the clouds, that drives the air, that keeps the environment. All of this is controlled by angels. And if anything would move slightly from one point to another point, everything will be destroyed. Recently I visited an infant in the hospital. The father informed me the son was sick. The heart doesn't function properly. Digestive system is not working properly. The boy has a lot of problems, brain problems. One of the hands doesn't function, doesn't have a muscle input. The father informed me that the doctors told him this is just because of one cell not being in its proper place. All of these problems just because of one cell who did not get there in the right place, and he's having all of those problems because of that one cell. How many cells are functioning in our body day and night? Even at a time when we are resting and sleeping. Subhanallah, the person works throughout the day, extremely tired. He's half dead by the time he goes to bed. All it is, we want to sleep. By the time we wake up, the person is fresh. What took all of that tiredness away? Who took it away? You feel because I slept? No, Rabbul Alameen subhanahu wa ta'ala programmed the way He programmed our system that you go to rest, and by the time you wake up, all of that tiredness is gone. If that thing, that sleep would not function properly, people would wake up, they have headaches, they have backache, they have problems with their using the bathroom, so many problems. Millions of ni'mas that we are using daily. So human beings are in need. We are surrounded by need. When a person gets to a level where he feels, no, I have this, I have that, and I really don't need, no, we are surrounded by all of these needs. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes that announcement in the Quran. وَاللَّهُ الْغَنِيُّ وَأَنْتُمُ الْفُقَرَاءُ. Allah is independent. You are always in need. So Rabbul Alameen subhanahu wa ta'ala, who created us in this way? He created us. So He knows that we are full of needs. So now, for me and you, who when in normal situations, we have millions of needs, if we try to work for each and every one of these needs, our life will not be enough. If we have to maintain all of these needs and work for them, we can never get it. We will always be falling short. And not to go into too much detail of our body, just take simple examples. If these glasses, I had to make the glasses myself, how long would it take me, and at the end, what would be the result? So many people are working behind the scenes for me to have the good eyesight, and if I lose it, then I get the glasses. If we had to work for all of this, we cannot. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is making all the people in the system work so that we live properly. And He tells us in the Quran, هُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ لَكُم مَا فِي الْأَرْضِ جَمِيعًا. Whatever is in this universe, He says, I created it for you. Then He tells us one thing that He wants from us. وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسَ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. I created you to worship me. Oh human being, everything would work for you. The whole system is going to work for you so that you live properly and you live in peace. Make sure you live for me. You don't live for the system. So we are surrounded by needs. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, as I said, He did not have everything over to us that now you have to keep on working for your needs. He gave us a very, very simple solution. He says, oh my son, you're always in need. You're surrounded by needs. And then if a difficult situation comes, you give up. You won't be able to handle it. You won't be able to take care of your soul. So, oh my son, just do one thing for your soul. That will take care of all of your needs. And that is make dua to me for all of your needs. Just pray to me for all of your needs. If you make dua to me, I will fulfill your needs. Hadith in Sahih al-Bukhari and Muslim. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu reads the hadith. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala announces every night in the last third portion of the night, ينزل ربنا إلى السماء الدنيا في كل ليلة. Every night in the last portion of the night, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He comes to the first heaven. That simply means He gets very close to human beings' hearts. And then He says, ألا هل من سائل فأعطي? Is there anyone who has any needs so I can fulfill his needs? Anyone who wants something so I can give it to him? هل من سائل? Is there anyone who has any need, anything to ask for me and I will give it to him? ألا هل من مستغفر فأغفرنا? Is there anyone who is seeking for forgiveness so I can forgive him? And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep on asking human beings that anyone needs me at this time, come, get up and ask me for it. I'm here for you, O my son. You won't be able to handle your situation. You cannot fulfill your needs. All human beings, come, get up and talk to me at this time, and for the rest of the day I will take care of your needs. And Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam told us, a person who would make dua at that time, praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then, at the beginning of the day, before you leave home, after sunrise, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, the person will perform 4 rak'ah salah. Perform 4 rak'ah salah after sunrise, before you start our work. Or maybe after we started to work early, then in between, after sunrise. At the beginning of the day, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam tells us, if a person would perform 4 rak'ah salah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, O human being, O my servant, if you perform these rak'ahs for me at the beginning of the day, I will take care of all of your needs till the end of the day. What a beautiful way. How much we struggle. Difficulties. No time. People against us. People hurting us. So many things on our way. So many obstacles. We can't fight them. And we keep on fighting them. And we feel it's a challenge. I have to take it. No, talk to the Rabb subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make things happen in no time. Things that are taking us days, months, maybe sometime years. Make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And they will be taken care of in such a way that we won't even see. Thing is, as long as we turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and make dua. Imam Tirmidhi rahimahullah have narrated in the Sunan, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, لا تعجزوا عن الدعاء. Make sure you never fall short on dua. Never give up on making dua. لا تعجزوا عن الدعاء. All believers, all human beings, never fall short on dua. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed this ayah to me. ادعوني أستجب لكم. Ask me and I will fulfill your needs. Pray to me and I will answer your prayer. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises that in Quran al-Karim. Now I feel that I have to struggle with it. I'm going to take care of it. I know this person. I know a lawyer. I know a consultant. I know a businessman. I know a friend. I have a relative, my father, my brother, my sister. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said us to those things. Okay, go take care of your person. And by the time the person is able to fulfill one need, there are 100 more in the list. Barakah in time, barakah in wealth, barakah in health, barakah in all the blessings of Allah is another blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sometimes you have to spend $100 to get something, and another person will spend 100,000 to get the very same thing. It's a faith. It takes some person one day to achieve something, it takes another person a whole year to achieve that. It's all barakah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says barakah in time. You see Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam when we read about the hadith, and no doubt that these are authentic hadith from the Sahaba. Every night when he's performing Salat al-Tahajjud, 8 rak'ah tahajjud, 3 rak'ah of Salat al-Witr, long dua in between, and his each rak'ah, Surah al-Baqarah, and sometimes in one rak'ah he's reciting 5 juz of Quran. If you start calculating it, time is not enough. And then says that he slept for more than half of the night, the same night. Where did he get all of the time from? Was the night 24 hours? No. It's the same night.